Today I'm going to do a complete evaluation of your system to find the root cause and ensure that your system is functioning efficiently and safely. Based on the evaluation today, we'll go over some options of any repairs or improvements I have for your system. Those options come from this book, straightforward 7 levels. Those options are built from a 7-level straightforward price guide. Included in today's evaluation, I'll do a health and safety check of your home. At Roberts, they have 100% satisfaction, so at any point in this today in the service, you are not completely satisfied with your experience, please stop me and let me know.
Okay.
And then if that all sounds good, can I please get an initial here on this paperwork?
Sure.
Great. Can you show me where your thermostat is?
Yep, it's over here.
Okay.
Okay, give me your club, your last thing.
Bart, did they tell you anything about our club membership?
I don't think so.
Well, we have a club membership that gives you 15% off all parts and labor. You get discounts on, that's not how I got it.
Nope. Good job. Let's give them a clap, guys. Excellent job. This is horrible coming up and talking to me. Club membership. Did the office tell you how you can save money today? I like it.
This is what I got. Client's name, did the office tell you about our Total Care Club membership? It's a great way to save money and maintain the investment you made in your home.
Okay. As long as you're going to say that, that's totally fine.
Okay.
But use the words that you're going to say, okay? Because I can't have you memorize something that you'll never actually say, right? So, the office said, you see somebody today? No? Okay. Well, we have a club membership. I'll give this to you. You're going to have some questions for me. I'll have some questions for you. Let's go ahead and get started with thermostat. Okay? We don't go through any of the features of benefit. We're not there to sell them the club right then. We're going to sell the club later too. We're going to mention it. We're going to plant the seed, throw a little water on it, and then move on forward. Okay? Any changes that you would write on yours? Okay. Now, how confident are you when you're saying that?
Confident. Just have to remember.
Why am I doing it? Why am I doing this? Because that's what you were doing. Because you were nervous. Okay? So part of it, you have to go through it so that you're not nervous. Through it so you know exactly how and what you're saying and why. Okay? Lots of practice. Lots of practice. Because when you get nervous, you got nervous tendencies. Eye twitching, looking up, posture moving, right? It's a normal thing. You don't want to be nervous, so then they'll read it right off of you that you're nervous. And if you're nervous, why are you nervous? You're not telling the truth. We don't want them to go down the line of, you're here, you're nervous, you're lying to me, maybe he doesn't know what's that. Does that make sense?
They're not trying to overcompensate because they can tell when you're...
They can exactly tell. Take 2 seconds and go through and see if there's any changes you guys can make to your scripting. All right, what should we do with this to make it more comfortable?
Well, I think it's more of...
Memorize it?
Well, not just memorize it, but have a format that you're comfortable with.
Use the words you actually would use. Don't use words that sound good or words that make you feel good. Use the words you'll actually use. Go through it and say, will I say that? Then the first time you go through it, totally blunder on it, totally okay. Then go back through and change, actually I don't say that, I say this. Okay? The worst thing you can do is write a script for me, because when you're on the field, it doesn't mean anything. Okay? You gotta write a script for you, using the words that you would say, so when you go on the field, it makes sense. okay? Make sure that each one that you have will make sense. As soon as you 4, 5, 10 revisions later, then you can put it on 3x5 cards and use them like flashcards. Mark Twain did a speaking series, and he would go from town to town and talk about books and have a little conversation. And he had flashcards. As flashcards would have a picture, a little handwritten picture. So all of a sudden he has this handwritten picture about, you know, a white fence and a little bit of river by it. What do you think he was talking about? Tom Sawyer. Oh yeah. In the middle of his talk, he can talk about Tom Sawyer. He wrote the book. You know everything about it. He just needs a simple picture that he can flip through. So the 3x5 card, you start to the point where you have the picture, you mentally can remember it. And then it means something because then you actually follow the steps versus jumping around. Isn't that right, Ben? Okay? So use the exact words that you're gonna say, that you're comfortable saying, and then actually start to memorize them and understand the order of why we say it. Can I walk in and say, hi, my name's Bart. Here, let me go ahead and get this authorized on this? I can, but do you think I'll be more successful if I say, hi, my name's Bart, this is why you should choose me, this is why you should choose my company, this is why I'm gonna evaluate, I wanna give you options, this is what the pricing is, you're gonna have it written down, we do a health and safety check, and then we go ahead and get initial, right? Each one is there for a reason, for a logical flow of how I'm taking the stranger and I'm walking them down the path to fixing their pain. If we don't have a logical, then we just show up. And you're tactile touch learners, who all three of you told me you are. So when you walk up and they say, this is broken, what do you want to go do? Fix it. We'll fix what's broken, right? So I'm here for it, okay? But you missed the whole human element of the service call. This addresses the human element of the call. This is who I am. This is why you called me, why you called the company. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to value it. I'm going to take care of it. I'm going to give you options to resolve this. Here's what the straightforward pricing is. I'm going to do a health and safety exam. You're going to be 100% satisfied. Let me go ahead and get inside. I will let them give you your club. Okay? There's a logical flow of why they're that. I can't talk about the club when I talk about the evaluation. Because when I talk about the club for the evaluation, what am I doing? Selling the club. I'm not happily investing into something that's good for them. Yeah.
I was gonna say, because like with the steps though too, it's also, I call it ghosting the customer, where you're not interacting with them, and you're not building that trust and confidence in your service. I mean, I've done that.
100%. You start jumping in or not bringing it up, and then all of a sudden later, then they're upset for whatever's going on, or then they ask questions. If I've done all these steps and I've explained it, and I do it, so I have it so memorized that it's a conversation, then we're gonna proceed for the work. Okay? That's how you increase your closing percentage right there. Okay? I would go through each one of these on an individual basis. I'd write them out, I'd go through it so you feel really comfortable with the exact words, and I'd practice. Practice in front of a mirror, practice with your girlfriend, practice with your mama, practice with a neighbor across the street. I would go over and over and over and over until you felt very, very comfortable that it's going to come out naturally so you actually use the words. Okay? On our sheet, Superstar A, what does the A stand for?
Oh, approach.
Approach. Okay? We did step 7 and 8 today. Simple. One of you guys give me your authorization statement.
Sounds great.
Okay, easy peasy. Okay. We need tool list. We have tool list. Do we have printed off drain tech tool list?
Not isolated, no.
Okay. Write that down. So we can have John. I can task that with John and make sure it's there. 3 options. We talked about 3 options yesterday a little bit. You guys went through 3 option training this week, didn't you, Ben? Did you do 3 option training?
It was this week, yes.
Okay. Questions on 3 options?
I kind of saw the 3 options exactly included with the message, so it's really helpful.
Okay. I'll do the 3 options real quickly, but then I'll be available to go through and some more options. Option 1 is
What are you there for?
What they call okay, easiest, cheapest, easy peasy option. Okay, what they call for. Okay, what's option 2?
What they call for plus safety.
What plus safety slash long? What do I mean by long?
Long term.
A long-term solution. I can slap a band-aid on this motherfucker, but if you really want to do it, you should do this. I can't just put a flap in your toilet, your comes and ride. I should probably put flappers on the other 2 toilets because they're probably the same age, same wear, same tear, same water quality that's been hitting them for the last 20 years, right? So it's the other long term, okay? Number 3,
What are you there for plus safety and advancement?
yes. Enhancements. What we call for, plus any safety, plus enhancements, okay? Simple options, I'm gliding through it, I know you guys just did a training on it, so that's why I'm gliding through it. When you go in the field, do a couple, bring them to me. And then I'll start critiquing of say this, don't do that, so that we can increase the chances of success, okay? All about grains of sand, okay? So we'll talk about options, material codes, memo on the bend side, there's material codes for everything, okay? So make sure you go through that, that's how you get your truck restarted. On the HVAC side, I know that that's a work in progress. We will not can properly drain or that, and then time card. Any questions on how to fill out your time card? I know you guys have both have, all 3 of you have done it before, but questions on it? Okay? Okay.
Actually, is that paper for, is that, or is that just kind of prepping?
That's right. See, if you show up to my training, you get great stuff. You miss my training, you miss great stuff.
Well, that's
See?
what I need, simple.
I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Okay, questions?
Bart.
Yes.
Model of that training.
Yes.
I won't be able to stay for the whole thing. Is that alright?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll be-
Show up for anything that you can.
Yeah.
It is costing us a shit ton of money. We're super excited about it.
Yeah, I'll show up, but I gotta get my knowledge from work or something.
Understand completely. Okay? Memo, what do you got for us? Questions?
I can think of it right now.
Okay, John?
I have a question.
No, I think, this is actually really helpful, I'm able to start changing some stuff, but now I'm looking at more of how would I actually approach it.
How do you actually say it? What do you actually do? Take notes, go through it. Do
Well,
it
again,
again.
I'm also using past service experience, see what worked and what didn't work, so I'm trying to formulate something that's gonna.
This is a living, breathing, evolving thing. It's not static. It's not just written right once, put on the shelf, okay, I did our training. These are practical things you'll do in the field every day. So, all right, let's break.